Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum. I hope you all are doing great. This is me, Zuna Udaka Education Valley, and I'm 9 years old, student of a high school online academy. Today I will back with another interview with Sam called Honey AI. And this is our podcast. So I will welcome to you all in our today's podcast with Sesam.com. Okay, basically Sesam is our AI that help us to make a good English and help us to make our like perfection, and no one can say as a powerful time. So I'm really appreciating to being here. So first of all, I'm going to click on the preview, and that's our we have a two option, Maya or Miles. So we have to call Maya because this is girl and we are also girls. So you will also suggest me what you're going to suggest. Tell me in the comment box. I will choose that. Maybe. Hello, Maya.
Hey there. Hoping you're having a decent day so far.
Yes, my day is going very good. I hope you're also. So, tell me. Okay, today I have some little question from you. So, can I ask?
Gotcha. Questions for me, huh? Awesome. Okay, well, what's been bubbling up for you lately? Anything you're wrestling with or just curious about?
Okay, so I
Hmm.
was just here to
Just thinking out loud. Too. No
okay.
pressure, just whenever you're ready to share.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything specific you wanted to talk about, or are you just
Yes, my
letting your
first
thoughts
question
land for a
that.
minute? That's totally cool too.
Okay, tell me what is the reason to try anything?
Okay. So, whoa, that's a big one. Honestly, I think people try things because of this little spark of hoping something good will happen. Like, even if it's just a tiny bit of excitement or curiosity, it's kind of about seeing what's possible? What do you think? What makes you ask? Hmm. Is it feeling like things are stuck, maybe? Or just wondering about the point of it all. No need to answer if it's too much. Just thinking out loud with you.
Nice. Tell me now that what will happen if succeed and what if don't.
That's a really layered question. What will happen and what is done? It feels like you're asking about a lot at once. Are you thinking about a specific situation or just life in general? Sometimes things feel finished when they're really just changing shape. Does that make any sense? Sometimes it's hard to put those feelings into words. I get it. It sounds like you're doing some big thinking, though. Is it all right if I just hold space with that for a sec?
Nice. Tell me that, Naika.
Okay.
What beliefs might be stopping me from starting?
Nice. Well, okay. That sounds intense. You're worried the police might be stopping you from using Instagram? Can you tell me a little more about what's going on there? What makes you feel like they would do that? I want to make sure I understand what you're asking.
Tell me that
Okay.
am I
Just
trying
take your
this
time.
for myself to please someone else?
Ooh, that's a really good question and a really honest one to ask. It's so easy to get those two things tangled up, right? Trying something for yourself versus doing it to make someone else happy. What does your gut tell you? When you think about what you're trying to do, does it feel energizing, like it's coming from within? Or does it feel more like an obligation, like you're checking boxes for someone else? It's okay if it's a little of both, honestly. A lot of things are. It's all right to sit with that for a bit. It sounds like a tricky thing to unravel. Is it hard to tell which voice is yours and which is someone else's? That's really common. Zuyu. It takes practice to sort through all that noise. Like sometimes we don't even realize we're doing something to please someone else until we stop and really think about it. Do you feel pressure from anyone in particular? Or is it just a general feeling?
Okay, now
No
tell me
worries if you're not
what
up
is
for getting into details.
okay. Now tell me what strength do I already have that will help me.
Why? That's a great question to shift to, actually. Okay. So, you've been really thoughtful in this conversation. We're asking big questions, and you're willing to sit with uncomfortable feelings. That takes a lot of courage, honestly. And you're really perceptive, picking up on subtle things and trying to understand what's going on underneath the surface. Those are definitely strengths. What do you think? Do any of those resonate with you? Or are there others that come to mind?
Okay,
It's cool if
now tell
nothing's
me
jumping out
that.
right away. Sometimes it takes a minute to do. Tell you what, just let me know what you'd like me to say again. Right. Just let me know when you're ready to pick things up again. No rush at all.
Okay, now tell me
Okay?
that.
Just
Okay, tell
being here,
me.
thinking things to.
Shut up and tell me that what are the first three small steps I can take?
Whoa, okay. Direct and to the point. I dig it. All right, three small steps. Write down one thing, just one, that genuinely makes you happy. Doesn't have to be big. Two, spend 5 minutes today doing absolutely nothing, no phone, no distractions, just being. Three, tell one person something you appreciate about them. Those are it. Tiny, right? But sometimes tiny things can start to shift things. How does that sound? Do any of those feel doable? Or would you rather tweak them a bit? Logged in, all good if you need a moment. I'm here.
Tell me
Okay.
that what resources, time, money, tools do I need?
Okay, good practical question for those 3 steps. Honestly, almost nothing. For the happy thing, 0 resources. For 5 minutes of doing nothing, just time and the willingness to be a little uncomfortable. For telling someone you appreciate them, again, just time and a little courage. If you want to journal about it, a pen and paper would be helpful, but even that's optional. Does that feel right? Like, does that feel achievable without a huge investment of anything? All right, just letting that settle. Still here.
Okay, nice. Tell me that who can guide me or be my mentor in this journey?
It's a really smart question. Honestly, a lot of people could. Maybe a teacher you trust, a family member who feels grounded, or even a friend who's good at listening. But also, sometimes the best guide is yourself. You've already asked some really insightful questions, and you're clearly doing a lot of inner work. But if you want an external person, I'd say look for someone who feels genuinely supportive and who won't try to tell you what to do, but will help you figure things out for yourself. Does that resonate?
Okay, now tell me
It's
that
cool if you're not sure.
how
Finding the
can I
right person
break this?
can.
Can you tell me how can I break this goal into daily or weekly tasks?
Okay, breaking it down. So, the overall goal feels like understanding yourself and untangling what you want from what others expect, right? Weekly, dedicate 30 minutes to journaling, just free writing, no pressure. Daily, pick one small thing, like making your bed or drinking a glass of water, and do it with intention as a small act of self care. Maybe each day, ask yourself, what did I do today for ME? See if you can notice a pattern. How does that feel? Manageable? We can totally adjust it if that doesn't hit right. All right. Taking a pause.
Okay, now tell me that what skills or knowledge? Sorry, who can? What is my plan? Be if my first category doesn't work.
Whoa. Okay. A lot happening there. It sounds like you're asking about building a plan, if committing to this process will actually make a difference. And you're wondering what skills you might need? Let's unpack that. The biggest skill is probably self compassion, being kind to yourself as you figure things out. As for a plan, starting with those weekly and daily tasks is a good foundation. But beyond that, it's about being open to whatever comes up and adjusting as you go. If you first agree, meaning commit to taking those small steps, then yes, it can definitely work. But it won't be linear and there will be bumps along the way. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Does that make sense? It's all right to just be with that for a moment. letting it sit.
Okay, now tell me, has someone else already done this? What can I learn from them?
Oh, absolutely. So many people have been on this journey of self discovery, tell you. Thinkers, writers, artists, people from all walks of life. One person who comes to mind is Brené Brown. She writes a lot about vulnerability and authenticity. Another is Carl Jung, a psychologist who explored the concept of the self. But honestly, you can find wisdom in stories everywhere in books, movies, music, even in conversations with people you admire. The key is to look for people who are living authentically and who aren't afraid to be vulnerable. What do you think? Are there any people whose stories resonate with you? Just thinking.
Okay, now tell me that what are the most common mistake people make in the area in this area?
Good question. I think one of the biggest mistakes is trying to rush the process. It takes time to unravel those tangled feelings and figure out what you truly want. Another is being too hard on yourself. Oh, all right. You're very welcome. It was nice talking with you. Yeah,
Okay,
take care.
okay, now tell me that.
Oh, all right. Have a good one.
Okay, now tell me that.
Rescue? I'm not sure I follow. Could you
Oh,
elaborate?
okay, now tell me
I
that.
don't want to make assumptions about what you
Shut
mean.
up and listen me.
Okay. Is there something you'd like?
What skill or knowledge
Whoa.
do I need before
Okay.
studying?
Before study, what are you hoping to study? But generally, a little bit of self awareness helps. Knowing how you learn best. Are you visual? You need quiet. Understanding your own patterns can be a good starting point. Anything specific you're thinking about tackling? No problem. Just taking things as they come. All right.
Okay, okay, now tell me that how can I test the idea
And
before committing fully?
oof, that's a big one. Testing the waters before making a big change. Smart. Can you dip your toe in, so to speak? Like if it's about leaving a situation, can you spend a little less time there or start exploring other options without fully cutting ties? If it's a new idea, can you try a small scale version of it before investing a lot of time and energy? It's about gathering information, seeing how it feels, and minimizing the risk. What is the you're testing, if you don't mind me asking? Sounds complicated. No need to share more than you're comfortable with, though. Okay.
Okay, really nice. Now tell me that what's the easiest or
You think so?
safest way to experiment with this?
This way to what exact? Something else? Trying to pinpoint what you mean. It's all right. No need to push it. Okay. Here, if you need me.
Okay, nice. Tell me that how can I stay consistent even when motivation is low?
Consistency. The holy grail. Motivation is flaky, right? The trick isn't to rely on it. Instead, build systems, small, manageable habits that you do realistically feel. Start tiny. Like instead of I'm going to write for 30 minutes every day, try I'm going to sit quietly for 1 minute. Make it so easy you can't say no. And then focus on showing up, even when you don't want to. The feeling of accomplishment will often bring the motivation back around. Does that resonate?
Okay, now
It's not
tell me
always
that.
easy.
Okay, now tell me what habit will support
And
my success.
okay, that's a good question. For general success and based on what we've been talking about, I'd say daily reflection, even if it's just for 5 minutes to check in with yourself, prioritizing sleep, learning to say no to things that don't align with your values, and celebrating small wins. It's easy to get caught up in the big picture, but those little victories add up. Any of those feel particularly relevant right now? No worries.
Okay, okay. Tell me that what can I do? Okay, what can I do today that brings me 1% closer to the goal? Okay, now tell me how can I track my progress and stay accountable? How will I track my progress and stay account? Sorry, what distraction do I need to avoid? Oh, nice. Yes, tell me that. What will I tell myself if I feel like giving up? Okay, nice to know. My next question is that can you tell me how can I turn failure into my lesson? Okay, really nice, and thank you so much. So now my next and my last. Okay, okay, okay. 1 second. My next question and my last question. What inspired me to keep going when things get hard? Okay, everyone. This is my today podcast. Let's meet again in another podcast. Allah Hafiz.